afternoon. My name is Dishita and I am going to explain about geothermal power plants. Geothermal power plants use hydrothermal resources to reservoir and use both water and heat. Geothermal power plants are three basic types. There are dry steam plants, flash steam plants, and binary flash plants. Now we will be telling about geothermal heat pumps. In the winter season, as it is very cold, the heat pump, the hot water gets transferred from the earth to the house, and in the summer season, the cold water gets transferred to the house and cools down the house. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Shreya and my topic is tidal energy. What is tidal energy? Tidal energy is produced through the gravitational pull of sun, and how can we use this? These are tidal waves. When the tidal waves have the maximum power to enter the mouth of the tidal generator. When they pass through this mouth and hit the back of it and touch the turbine. When it touches the turbine starts moving and it sucks the energy present in the tides. When it takes only few seconds of the part. When the energy is stored inside the turbine passes it to a generator, and the generator produces electricity and passes through these wires to the electric towers. Is there any environmental impacts on them? No. Like other energies which produce pollutants like this, like fossil fuels. This one is eco-friendly. You can't it can't produce. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Samir and this is my team. His name is Abhishek and his name is Serge. We are going to talk on waves, water waves. We are going to first show how a waves form. When these waves are formed, there's a machine that is in the water which pulls the energy and generates electricity. Next, Abhishek is going to tell you water wave energy. Waves are formed due to the winds, which pressure pushes in the water. When the waves get up, they are used for surfing. Some people, when the waves goes up, they go for surfing, and the wave is formed due to the pressure air, the force air which is gone inside. I'm going to pass to my partner.
I'm going to say about the wave energy devices. Oscillating wave column. Oscillating wave column is a popular shoreline near to shore wave energy device that captures the movements of the waves and creates electricity inside.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Our topic is biomass. My name is Raksha, she's Srishti and she's Nida. What is biomass? Biomass is the organic matter present in plants and animals. Biomass is environmental friendly, it is cheap and it doesn't cause air pollution. Now I would like to pass it on to Srishti.
I am going to tell you about biofuels. What is a biofuel? A biofuel is a fuel which is produced by biological processes rather than a fuel like petroleum and kerosene which is produced by geological processes. Biofuel is also produced by biomass sources of energy. Biomass energy can be used for various functions. It can be used for charcoal productions, by production of fuels of gaseous states. I would like to pass it to my friend Nida to tell you about uses of biomass.
The uses of biomass is the potential way to reduce greenhouse gas emission. While burning biomass, it takes about the same amount of carbon dioxide as burning fossil fuels. However, while burning fossil fuels, it gives the carbon dioxide which is captured by the photosynthesis. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I want to introduce my group, Faisal and Suman.
Fossil fuels contains high fossil fuels are fuels found by naturally processes such as anabolic decomposition of natural gas. My friends are not ready.
I'm going to tell about the formation. The formation of the volcano erupts the large and the small amount of lava goes inside the earth and the coal melts and it produces oil. Oil is used for petroleum in the vehicles and even kerosene. Even kerosene is used for cooking food. And remember the three fossil fuels are coal, crude oil and natural gas. My friend Bhavit is going to say about this model, this picture which he made.
I'm going to explain about the formation of the coal and petroleum. Coal is made up of the died trees and plants that fall on the ground, and slowly due to the time and pressure it gets converted into the coal. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. I am Pawan and this is my team, Umar and Laksh. Today we are going to explain you deeply about nuclear energy. So my friend is going to explain you about what's nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy is the energy that holds together the nucleus of atom. Atom are the most simple blocks that make up matter. Atom has in its center a small nucleus. Normally, nuclear energy is hidden inside the atom. Thank you. My friend is going to explain about
Basically, this both are called nuclear power plants. Inside nuclear power plants, there is a gas called uranium, which need a bit of oxygen to produce electricity. So there is a greenery everywhere around nuclear power plant. So I'll show you the process how it is done. This is a fake nuclear power plant which I use, and the uranium gas will be very hot. And this is called cadmium rods. And this is boiler. It's in the gaseous state. It takes a process of 4.5 hours to turn into liquid state, and over here, and it comes back over here. And this is called steam turbine, and this is called generator. And they both turn rapidly to produce electricity. So I'm gonna pass on to my friend Laksh to tell you about nuclear weapons.
This is a nuclear weapons. There are two types of nuclear weapons. One is hydrogen bomb and atomic bomb. There are 9 basic countries which use nuclear energy. First, Russia, USA, France, China, Pakistan, India, South Korea, and Africa uses this atomic bombs.
Thank you. My name is Priyanshu. They are my friends Sanjay and Aditya. Our topic is Chandrayaan 1. I start with the introduction. Chandrayaan 1 is a lunar orbiter. It was launched on 22nd October 2008 and operated until 2009. Its launch mass is 1380 kg. Now my friend Sanjay will explain you about Chandrayaan.
Chandrayaan 1 was India's first lunar probe. It was launched by ISRO, also known as Indian Space Research Organization. It was launched on October 2008 and operated until August 2009. This mission included a lunar orbiter and an impactor. Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, on his Independence Day speech, said about Chandrayaan 1. Chandrayaan 1 was India's first lunar. Now my friend Aditya is going to tell about Chandrayaan 1.
The lunar mission carried 5 ISRO payloads and 6 payloads from other agencies including NASA, ESA and which were free of cost. The American Institute. Now my friend is going to explain the last part of the Chandrayaan, the scientist instrument. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Amar and he is my friend Prasanna. We are going to speak about Aryabhatta.
Aryabhatta was India's first satellite named after an Indian astronomer of the same name. It was launched by India in 19 April 1975 to gain experience building and operating a satellite in space. The Indian Space Research Organization. It was built by the Indian Space Research Organization. The launch came in agreement from. Now my friend is going to speak about more about Aryabhatta.
It is 26-sided phylogram and the top and the bottom is only covered with solar cells. It weighs 360 kgs and it is 4.6 feet in diameter. Thank you.
Good morning friends. My name is Karan.
about to tell about space travel. So, space travel means going to space for specific research, or a mission. So here you can see a model in this background is there and a spacecraft. So astronauts wear a special suit called EVS, which helps them from the harmful radiation from the sun. Their aircrafts have a life-supporting technology.
Good morning everybody. My name is Anakshi and my name is Teresa, and we are going to be telling on the topic Apollo 11. Now I am going to start with the model explanation. Right here, our Apollo 11 has landed on the moon's surface, but before that, Apollo 11 got the help of one of the most powerful and the largest rockets called Saturn V and helped it to launch Apollo into the moon. Right now we have our astronauts out here. The first thing that Neil Armstrong did when he came out was to pick a moon rock. And also afterwards they had planted the American flag and they had walked. Now my friend is going to tell.
Hello, my name is Anakshi. I'm going to tell about the information about Apollo 11. The lunar landing mission Apollo 11 was the first manned mission to land on the moon. The first steps by humans on another planetary body were taken by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on July 20, 1969. The astronauts also returned to Earth with the first samples of another planetary body.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Nasketa. Now my topic is phases of the moon. Do you know the moon does not have the water, but the spacecraft, Indian spacecraft Chandrayaan 1 has discovered water on the moon. Now I am going to explain a model. In this model, you can see that if we on the torchlight, all the phases of the moon we can see in the windows. Now I am going to explain my chart. Do you know about waning moon and waxing moon? Waning moons mean the upper layer of the moon and waxing moon means the lower layer of the moon. There are 8 phases of the moon. Full moon, waxing moon, first quarter moon, waning moon, full moon, new moon, waning gibbous, last quarter and waning crescent. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Katie and this is my partner Rilla. And we are going to do, our topic is lunar eclipse. Types of lunar eclipse. What is lunar eclipse? Lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes directly behind the earth. Types of lunar eclipse. Partial lunar eclipse, central lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse and penumbral lunar eclipse. I am going to explain about partial lunar eclipse. Partial lunar eclipse occurs only when a portion of the moon enters the umbra. Total lunar eclipse. Total lunar eclipse occurs when the moon thank you. Good afternoon, friends. My name is Someshwar and his name is Ayaz. We are going to start now. Our topic is rotation. The rotation of the imaginary line going from north pole to south pole. Earth rotates is the rotation of the planet Earth around its own axis. The Earth rotates from the west towards east. The Earth rotates about an imaginary line that passes through the north and southern pole. Now my friend is going to talk about rotation.
Earth rotates on its own axis from west to east, from northern pole to southern pole, content clockwise. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's me, Shafia and Arya. And today we're going to present you the topic solar eclipse. First, I'm going to start with eclipse. Now, what is an eclipse? An eclipse takes place when one heavenly body such as moon or earth fall into the shadow of another heavenly body. There are 2 types of eclipse on earth: an eclipse of sun and an eclipse of moon.
she's going to speak about solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is an eclipse in which the sun is obscured by the moon. The solar eclipse can happen when the moon is between the sun and earth and when the moon casts a shadow over earth. Now she's going to say a fact.
A total solar eclipse can happen once every 1 to 2 years.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kumar Ganesh and he is my friend Yasir and he is my friend Tausif. Our topic is Mangalyaan. The Mangalyaan or Mars Orbiter Mission is a space probe orbiting Mars since 24th September 2014. It was launched on 5th November 2013 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota at 2:38 p.m. by the ISRO Indian Space Research Organization. Now my friend Yasir will say about the mission plan.
November 5, 2013. PSLV put the spacecraft into the elliptical orbit 250 kilometers closest to the Earth and 23,500 at the furthest. December 1, 2013. Departure for Mars. The engine fire for the 6th time. Now my friend Tausif is going to say about the Mars. The spacecraft was going into the orbit around the Earth. The signals the starting of the 300 days voyage of the red planet. The orbiter weight is 1,350 kg. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey. This is Jasmine and this is Tarun. We are going to talk about the moon.
Moon is an astronomical body that orbits the planet Earth. Being Earth's natural satellite, it is the 5th largest satellite in the solar system. It has the average distance of the moon from the Earth is 3,84,400 km far. Scientists have found that moon was formed 4.51 billion years ago. Now Jeffrey will tell more.
The moon's gravitational influence produces the body tides, ocean tides and the slight lengthening of the day. The moon's current orbital distance is about 30 times the diameter of the Earth. Now my friend Tarun will say some facts about the moon.
Facts about the moon. The moon is not a planet but the satellite of the Earth. The square miles of the Earth are 1,46,58,000 square miles or 9.4 billion acres. Only 59% of the Earth is visible from Earth. Thank you. Good morning. I am Artik and this is my friend Mohit. We are going to explain about telescope. The word telescope is now telescope is an optical instrument that aids in the observatory of remote objects that collect electromagnetic radiation such as visible light. The word telescope is now referred to the Thank you. Good afternoon. This is Sahana and this is Pranati and our topic is communication satellite. A communication satellite is an artificial satellite that relays and amplifies radio telecommunication signals via a transponder. It creates a communication channel between a source transmitter and a receiver at different locations on Earth.
There are over 2,000 communication satellites in the Earth's orbit used by both government and private organizations. There is an orbit known as geostationary orbit, in which the communication satellite orbits. It has an high altitude of 35,800 kilometers. Some examples of communication satellites are Aryabhatta, which was released on 19th April 1975, and Bhaskara, which was released on 7th June 1979,
and Kalpana 1, which was released on 12th September 2020. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
everybody.
This is Shadab and these are my friends Zayan and Khalid. Our topic is military satellite. What is a military satellite? Military satellite is an artificial satellite used for military purpose. The most common missions of a military satellite are intelligence gathering, navigation and military communication. Now my friend Zayan is going to explain you about the military satellite mission.
The military satellites will communicate to the military tanks and the secret base. Military tanks, jets and helicopters. There are 950 satellites. 3 of them are military satellites. Three of them are, one is the American, one is the France and one is the Indian. Now my friend Khalil is going to say.
Good morning. My name is Khalil. Our topic is military satellite. India has launched 88 Indian satellite. India has launched 88 Indian satellites. India has launched 88 Indian satellites of many kinds. Some of the
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Ayla and this is Ferd. Do you know what is a weather satellite? The weather satellite is a type of satellite that is used to monitor the weather and the climate of the earth. Why are satellites important? Satellites fly high in the sky so they can see large areas of the earth at once. Meteorological satellites can see more than just cloud and cloud cover. They can see fires, effects of pollution and sandstorms. The first weather satellite that was launched into the space was called Vanguard 2. It was launched on February 7, 1959.